At DreamHack Atlanta 2025, the energy was absolutely off the charts. Leffen really set the stage on fire in 2XKO, don't you think?
Absolutely, the intensity was insane. I mean, the way he battled Sonic Fox was just epic, right?
Right, and you know what really stood out? Leffen's remark that 2XKO is one of the few games that truly rewards the time you put in. It's like you really earn every victory.
Yeah, exactly. It's a game where every minute you invest actually counts. And that's a pretty bold statement coming from someone with his pedigree.
For sure. I mean, he went head to head with Sonic Fox in what was a close, nail biting set. After taking down Hikari and then forcing that bracket reset, Leffen clinched the final 3-2 win, finishing the tournament undefeated with a crisp $2,000 prize.
That close set really speaks volumes about his skill under pressure. It's like even when things got super intense, he never lost his cool, right?
Absolutely, and his mindset is fascinating. He mentioned that 2XKO rewards your hard work, unlike many games designed simply to appeal to casual players. It's, like every bit of practice translates directly to better performance.
Yeah, and he even praised how Riot Games supports the competitive side of things. That kind of backing really makes a difference in nurturing a strong, dedicated community.
Right, and it's not just about the support, it's the game design itself. The movement in 2XKO, for instance, feels so fluid and responsive, almost like it really mirrors the rapid thinking needed in high-stakes play. It's refreshing compared to some of the more static fighting games.
Certainly, the emphasis on speed and agile plays is what gives it an edge. And speaking of edge, I found his team composition choices pretty intriguing.
Oh yeah, that's a standout part. Initially, he started with Echo Yasuo, then switched to Jinx. But once Jinx got nerfed and Teemo was released, it was just natural to adopt a Teemo Yasuo combo. It's like you gotta evolve your strategy as the balance shifts.
Right, and it shows his flexibility in adapting mid-tournament. But don't you think that sometimes such rapid changes in meta could be a double-edged sword? I mean, it might unsettle players who aren't ready for a sudden shift.
Yeah, I get that point. It's a bit optimistic to think every player will immediately find that sweet spot, but Leffen's exposure to new players, even showing them the ropes, indicates he sees genuine accessibility in the game.
Yeah,
Still, the learning curve might be steeper for some.
exactly. Not everyone will find that balance right off the bat, but his experience seems to suggest that with enough time and friendly competition, even newcomers can thrive, especially when playing with friends.
That's a key aspect. The game encourages you to invest in your skills rather than just relying on flashy moves. And his point about being too defensive and predictable in some rounds really underscores that the mental game evolves with each match.
Absolutely, and that self reflection is what pushes the community forward. Every match becomes a learning experience, even for a titan like Leffen.
Right. And you know, it almost reminds me of grinding in an RPG. Every battle, every misstep teaches you something new. With 2XKO, it's like the more time you put into it, the more refined your approach becomes.
Totally. And I think that's why he loves the game so much. It's not just about winning, but about evolving as a player with every match.
Exactly. Plus, the game's fluid movement mechanics really set it apart. Leffen compared it to Guilty Gear Strive, saying the movement in 2XKO just feels so much better. It's, like the game is designed to keep you moving and thinking, no downtime at all.
That really highlights the contrast. While some fighting games are all about deliberate, almost slow burning tactics, 2XKO seems to reward quick reflexes and spontaneous decision making.
Yeah, and speaking of spontaneity, the grand final set after that bracket reset was such a roller coaster. Leffen acknowledged that he'd come in prepared, knowing you were going to have a lot of really close sets, and he was right on the money.
I love that preparedness. It shows that when you know the game demands both speed and precision, you have to be ready for every scenario, even making those split second decisions when things get tight.
For sure. And let's not overlook the community element here. The electric atmosphere at DreamHack Atlanta, the roar of the crowd, it all adds an extra layer of pressure and honestly, inspiration.
Right, and that collective energy really fuels players to push their limits. It's that sort of environment that can transform performance, making every move even more impactful.
Exactly. And it's clear that Leffen thrives in that high energy setting. He's not just competing against an opponent, he's competing with the entire arena behind him. That's where the magic happens.
Absolutely. And looking ahead, his upcoming events, like teaming up with Steve Supernoon Carbajal in the RISC 2025 2XKO tournament, have everyone buzzing with anticipation.
Yeah, the prospect of seeing how he tweaks his strategies or even switches up his character picks keeps the competitive spirit alive. It's, like watching a master at work, crafting a new symphony with each game.
I couldn't agree more. And while his approach is generally brilliant, I sometimes wonder if an over reliance on flexible composition might risk diluting a player's distinctive style. What do you think?
That's a fair challenge. Flexibility is a strength, but there's always the risk of losing a signature touch if you switch things up too much. However, Leffen seems to balance it well. He experiments without compromising his core play style. It's, like he has his personal formula.
True, it's a nuanced balance, innovation without losing identity. And frankly, that's what keeps deep discussions like these so compelling.
Exactly. And looking back at the game, his focus on movement and direct confrontation, especially when he felt he was too defensive, shows that even the greats are continually learning and adapting.
Right? And that kind of self awareness is what separates a champion from just a skilled player. It's not just about winning battles, it's about evolving with each one.
Precisely. And with Riot Games showing such robust support for the community, it really paves the way for a more competitive and inclusive environment. It's refreshing to see a game that seems engineered to reward dedication on multiple levels.
Yeah, and that community driven support can help level the playing field for newcomers, making the competitive scene richer overall.
Exactly. The whole setup, from the community backing to the game design and strategic depth, makes 2XKO stand out in a world where a lot of fighting games settle into the easy, casual player mold.
I love that perspective. It's a reminder that when a game truly respects the investment of its players, every moment on the screen becomes a testament to skill and perseverance.
Definitely, and it's just thrilling to think about where this can all go from here. With Leffen's next tournament on the horizon and the evolving meta, I'm excited to see what fresh strategies and matchups will emerge.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat for the next big showdown. It's all about constant evolution and innovation in esports, isn't it?
Absolutely. And these conversations really capture why esports is so magnetic. Every tournament, every innovative play draws you in deeper. It's like every match writes a new chapter in the story of competitive gaming.
No doubt about it. The balance between strategy and spontaneity, combined with that vibrant community energy, is what makes each tournament unforgettable.
Well, here's to more epic battles and groundbreaking moments on the competitive stage. I can't wait to see what Leffen and the rest of the scene pull off next.
Absolutely. Cheers to that. Looking forward to the next chapter in this thrilling esports journey.